Hello YouTube, this is my Elvis Presley record collection. There's 45s and 33. I've been collecting these for a few months, and I will get more and do update videos on them. So let's get started. So first of all, Elvis's original second album, EP. This is the Volume 2 version. So Glad You're Mine, Old Shep, Ready Teddy, and Any Place Is Paradise. And this is from 1956. And I got this for $10 at a record show. And that's a good deal, of what I heard. And I'm so glad I have this one. And I have an original All Shook Up with a little picture of Elvis. And that's when your heartbreaks begin. I won't take these out of the sleeves. Okay, now we have Burning Love. And It's a Matter of Time. And here is Heartbreak Hotel. And I Was the One. Here is my personal favorite 45, Hound Dog, and Don't Be Cruel. And here is a full-on one, and it has King Creole. I got it for King Creole. New Orleans, As Long As I Have You, and Lover Doll. And here we have another one of my favorites, Mystery Train. And I Forgot to Remember to Forget. And the last one is an RCA print of That's Alright and Blue Moon of Kentucky. And I believe this is from the 60s. Now to LPs. Here is his first album. This isn't original, but I will obtain an original someday. This is stereo with that label. And here is the orange RCA logo. This is from either the late 60s or early 70s reissue. And it has these nice pictures of Elvis and this information and track listing. Very good album. Next we have Elvis, 1956, his second album. This is a really great album. And this one has the 1977 label. This is a really great album. And here's the track listing. Really good songs. This one isn't very popular, but it's one of my personal favorites. Here is Loving You. This is a good album too. Here's some good songs here. And that is this label. Same as the last one. A lot of my Elvis records have that label. Here's some nice pictures and information and track listing. My favorite song on here is Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear. And here we dig out the gold. Elvis's Golden Records Volume 1. And this is a first pressing. And it's in remarkable condition. Look how great this looks. And I played it, and it sounds stunning for 1958. And it's my favorite Elvis albums because look at the track listing. Look how much great songs there are. There's Elvis's Golden Records. Here's for LP fans only. This is a really great album. And it's this label. And this originally came out in 1959. Here's a track listing. Very great selection of songs. My personal favorite is either, I really like the first 3 songs on it, plus Shake, Rattle, and Roll. And here's the back. Here's a nice GI picture of them. Like on GI Blues and A Date with Elvis, which I don't have yet, but I plan on getting them. Here is 1961 Blue Hawaii. A nice selection of Hawaiian songs. There's a label. And here's the songs and pictures. Here is Elvis Sings Flaming Star. There's a track listing on that. And a very nice picture of Elvis as a cowboy. And this is from Pickwick. And I believe this is a Canadian company. I believe so. This is one I'm gonna get very soon. Let's Be Friends. And I'm going to get this one. There's Flaming Star. I got this one pretty much for the album cover. And here is from Elvis in Memphis. Here's the orange label. It's still in the original shrink wrap. This wasn't very expensive at all. It was about $5, I think. And In the Ghetto is a really great song. And I plan on getting this one too. Pretty soon, I think I'm going to be doing another update on this February 1970 on stage. Orange label. This is a pretty good album. There's a lot of songs he didn't really sing live that much. Like he didn't do a lot of the traditional songs in this one. C.C. Ryder made. I think that's the first record with C.C. Ryder. And here is Elvis Country. Nice picture of Elvis at 2 years old. Here's the label. And here's the back. And here, this is kind of embarrassing, but the first Elvis record I ever bought, Elvis Now. I just got it because of the price. It was $2.99. I just got to have an Elvis record. It was when I was first getting into them, and I had a CD of them. Yeah, it's the gold label. Here's the songs. And Elvis has recorded at Madison Square Garden. This is a really great album. It's a little rushed since they know this is going to be on an album, but it's still a great album nonetheless. Look at all the old songs that's on it. And there's Elvis Now. And Elvis Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. This is probably my favorite Elvis album of all time. And definitely my favorite live Elvis album. And my second favorite live Elvis album you'll see here in a minute. Here's that orange label, and here's the back of it. Nice design. Bear with me. Hold on a second. So here's the second record. Elvis was really on top of his game on this album, and here's the fold, and here's the track listing. All the great songs. Really great album. Probably my favorite Elvis album. This is a great album too. It's a random cash-in album. I call it. It's from RCA Special Products. but I think it's merely a cash-in album. It has like random songs from the 50s, and it's a great selection too. I really like that blue label. And here's the second one. And the back is just the same as the cover. And here is a legendary performer. Here's the record. Very nice. And it has a book too in it. That's cool. And here's the songs. And here's Pure Gold, 1975, as the yellow label. And this is sort of a cash-in album too. But here's the songs. We're getting near the end. Here's Welcome to My World from 1977. This is a good album. I really like the album cover too. It's a really nice picture or painting, whatever it is. Here's the songs. And here is my second favorite live Elvis album, Elvis in Concert. This was released a month after his death, September 77. A really nice selection of songs. And there's even a special message from his father. There's pictures of him here. Picture of him there. Track listing. Yeah, a lot of his hits on it. Really great album. And last but not least, here's Country Music from 1981. And here is the label. And really nice selection of songs. So those are my Elvis records. I will get more and do another video, but until then, see you next time. Bye.